Hey, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? DIY Mississippi Filmworks. This is Ultimo Gallows here. Got my trusty sidekick here, Maggie. You want to be on camera? Or you gonna be a little butthead. Okay, lay back down then. This is gonna be the Extreme Rules, the horror show Extreme Rules 2020 review here. I know that ain't Extreme Rules on the screen. That's some of my footage. I don't want to get no copyright strikes, but I watched it last night. Man. Yeah, I watched it last night. On the pre-show, actually, this kind of surprised me. Opened up the pre-show, it was Kevin Owens taking on Murphy. I don't think I've ever seen Murphy before. Kevin Owens, of course, I've been watching him off and on for years and years and years. And I don't know why they're using a talent as good as Kevin Owens on the pre-show. This match was better than quite a few of them that ended up being on the show. So they should have moved this up. Decent match. Owens ends up winning with a stunner. Which, when did he start using a stunner? You know, I don't know. But a decent match. It was entertaining. First match of the actual show. This is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. This was going to be current champions New Day, which is Big E and Kofi Kingston. I think Xavier Woods still out with an injury. Taking on Cesaro. Why the hell is Cesaro not fighting for the world title? He has everything. And they're sticking him in matches like this. With Nakamura, who loves Shinsuke Nakamura in Japan. He was great. First year or so in WWE, he was good. And now it's just like, oh man, it really feels like he's just like, hey, I'm making big money. I ain't got to do shit. It was a tables match where one member of the opposing team had to be put through a table for you to win. Well, a bunch of cool little spots. I mean, there's quite a few times where it looked like somebody was actually going to go through. And then it ended with Cesaro taking Kofi up to the top rope and just throwing him from the top rope outside the ring through two tables. So we got new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro. And they mentioned Cesaro's like a 6-time tag champion. And well, of course he is, because they don't use him in anything but tags. Guy's amazing. All right, then we go on to our next title match. Man, there were so many title matches on this show. Jesus. And this is SmackDown Women's Champion, Bayley, with Sasha Banks backing her up, taking on Nikki Cross with Alexa Bliss backing her up. I'm going to zoom in so you see a little bit more of that action there. Bayley is one of those I don't get. I didn't see a lot of her NXT run. I know she's got a huge fan base. Maggie, are you a Bayley fan? Huh? Let's see, Maggie. I don't think she's a Bayley fan. You're not a Bayley fan. Okay, you lay back down then. Oh, you want me to pet you now? Shouldn't have touched her. Nikki Cross, what I see, a really good wrestler, has a unique look to her. She does not look like any of the other women they have. That's why I like. And that's everything I do like about Bayley. Bayley has a different look to her. You know, she's not the typical, when you think WWE, you know, woman wrestler. She doesn't have that look to her. Neither does Nikki Cross. Decent little match. Then they didn't expect Nikki to win, and she didn't. Of course, Bayley ends up winning thanks to some interference from Sasha Banks, who passed her boss, you know, her little ring she wears across her hands, as brass knucks to Bayley, and Bayley just clobbered Nikki when he got the pin. Then we get a non-match. Because MVP comes out with Bobby Lashley. Apollo Crews is still injured from a month ago, and he wins the U.S. title by forfeit. Now, the rumors I'm hearing is Apollo Crews has caught the current virus that's floating around. You know, the one that shares a name with a very, well, I guess it's still a popular Mexican-based beer. And they've probably known about this for weeks, so why not send out, you know, somebody substitute, you know, Ricochet or somebody, but yeah. Then we get the eye for an eye match. Now, this is the one, the win this, you have to remove your opponent's eye. I'm here to stipulation, I'm like, really? WWE's going to go for this? You know, what the hell? And honestly, it was a stupid idea. I don't know why they went for it. Maggie, what do you think about that idea? I don't think she liked it. But it's Rey Mysterio Jr., or as they just refer to him as Rey Mysterio, taking on Seth Rollins, Messiah. Honestly, this was, it was better than I expected, but the way they did the eye thing was just so damn lame. The eye that Seth had already supposedly injured, he supposedly popped it out by shoving Ray into the corner of the stairs. And like for half a second, you can see like what looked like a really fake eyeball and a lot of blood. And then after this match, they cut to Charlie in the back and Ray's going to the hospital. That match was not good. Excuse me. And then we get Asuka with Kairi Sane Backed up with Kyrie saying Asuka is the Raw Women's Champion, taking on Sasha Banks. Now, on the show, toward the end there, Asuka was going for the miss. She actually missed the ref while the ref was blinded. Bayley came in with the belt, knocked Asuka out, put on the ref's shirt, and did a count and gave the belt to Sasha. So they acted like Sasha won the belt, but I'm checking Wikipedia for results here and it says a no contest. So I don't know. If Sasha won the belt this way, that's fucking stupid. It was a good match. I'm not the biggest Sasha Banks fan, but I mean, Asuka is a damn good wrestler. All right, and then we get the first of our world titles, if you want to call it. Or, well, actually, the main event was not for the world title. It was for the WWE Championship. This is going to be Extreme Rules match, but only have to. Drew McIntyre just recently won the belt at WrestleMania from Brock, taking off Dolph Ziggler. I don't know what Dolph did to get pushed this high. I'm not a Dolph Ziggler fan. To me, Dolph Ziggler just oversells everything. It's like he grew up as a huge fan of Kurt Hennig and Shawn Michaels and took the only aspects of Kurt Hennig and Shawn Michaels that sucked, they oversold a little much, and just amplified it by 10. Dolph's one of those guys I really think if he left WWE and went someplace else, it'd really help his career, but it doesn't look like he's going to leave. Extreme Rules match, but Dolph got to pick the rules. So Extreme Rules match only for Dolph. McIntyre had to wrestle under normal singles match rules, and added stipulation: if McIntyre got disqualified or counted out, Dolph would win the championship. This was actually probably the best Dolph Ziggler match I've ever seen. I mean, didn't expect Dolph to win. He didn't win, thankfully. Drew won, and it was a damn good little match. I really enjoyed it. Surprised the hell out of me. And then we get Bray Wyatt taking on Braun Strowman in a Wyatt Swamp fight. This is one of those cinematic matches, and I'm gonna be honest. I liked them when they did them in TNA Impact with the Hardys. Everyone I've seen in WWE, I'm just like, I was watching this at the same time as Mr. Brandon Turner from the King of Wrestling podcast, and we're sitting there bullshitting, texting back and forth about it. And I wish I could pull it up. I'm using my only internet available device right now to record this. But I remember one of my texts I sent him was, "Okay, who slipped the LSD in my Mountain Dew Zero? Because I swear I'm tripping right now." Because it was just like an acid trip. It was not. And according to Wikipedia, Bray won, but I don't know. How did he win? I mean, there was no pin. I don't know. This was just, And then it was over. It's just like, it cut the black. It was over. We're seeing Undertaker be interviewed. Honestly, this pay-per-view fucking sucked. This is one, I mean, it really feels like now that they know hardly nobody buys these things anymore. Everybody just got the network or streams the shit illegally. That they just don't give a fuck anymore. And I would have been royally pissed if I'd paid, what was pay-per-views back there, $30-$35 for this pile of dog shit. This was horrible. Maggie, what did you think about this pay-per-view? Hold on, let me get you. Okay, Maggie, what did you think about the pay-per-view? You didn't like it? She didn't like it. No, sir, she didn't like it. Like Mr. Horse. It was horrible. Asuka and Bayley was an okay match. Drew and Dolph was decent. The tag match with Cesaro. There's like 3 matches on here worth watching. The rest of it was not good. And that's weird because I actually have been saying recently, even though Raw usually sucks, SmackDown usually sucks, that's why I don't bother watching them anymore. The pay-per-views usually be 4 or 5 matches. I enjoy seeing it. It makes it worth my time. This was a slog to get through. The whole match I was going, oh, come on. The whole show, come on, man. Come on. This show sucks. Overall, D+, C-. Probably, no, D+, because Slammiversary was better than this. I gave Slammiversary a C-. This was just not good. WWE does not need to run a pay-per-view every damn month. Learn from Impact. Learn from AEW. Do like 4 or 5 a year. They'll mean more and they'll be better. But no. They got to do one every month. And, with dog shit like this. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed that. Remember, if you did, give me that thumbs up. Subscribe, leave a comment, all that bullshit. Share this video. And Maggie, you got any final thoughts for everybody? That's her thought. Her thought is, let me sleep. So to cleanse that taste out of my mouth, I'm going to sit here and watch some good wrestling. This is BIW, the last BIW show holding Brookhaven. I think it's the last BIW show that's been held. We got Nightmare Jeremiah and Steve Anthony and all these guys surrounding the ring and ready to attack Apox. I'm going to watch some good wrestling because WWE did not provide good wrestling last night. Man, that was horrible. Talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.